what's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Got my rec specs on. It's been a long day looking at a computer. Just, saving my old eyes here. I've been having like an interesting quandary recently, and it really has to do with guitar cables. Not necessarily length of cable, but quality of cable, and does that impact your tone? I have been using the same guitar cables for quite some time. In 1998-ish, I bought two monster cables. Back then they had these like genre-based cables, so it was like rock cables or jazz cables, whatever. So I bought two rock cables, one of which is still with me right here. The other one's in a bag. They both still work. So, you're talking almost 30-year-old cables that still sound great, still work great. But I hadn't been using them. I had kind of jumped around and bought some different cables recently, trying to figure some stuff out and see if it really does impact anything. So what we're going to do today is this. I'm going to go in order of the cables that I have bought throughout time, starting with the monster cable. And then we're going to go to the Mogami cable. And then we're going to go to the Pig Hog cable, and then we're going to go to Creation, which are kind of like, I guess a little bit more boutique hand-wired cables. I just bought that a couple months ago, and this past week I went whole hog, and I went deep, and I spent a chunk of change on a really nice cable from Evidence Audio. So we'll end with that because that's the order in which I bought these, and I think that's the fairest way to do it. So, without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to plug into ye old 2-Rock Bloomfield drive, and I'm going to get it as clean as possible. So I want to have the most clean, pristine sound. Don't want any push, any edge of breakup, none of that. I just want it nice and clean, and we're going to see how that is affected with the Strat and with the hollow body, the 335, the Josh Williams. And then if I have time, we'll do the Yamaha Revstar with P90s. But I think we're probably just going to stick with single coils and humbuckers just to see, because that's what everybody kind of has laying around. So, yeah, let's check it out. Here's some cable fun. All right, here's the monster cable on the neck pickup. All right, neck and middle. Middle. Bridge and middle. Bridge. All right, cool. Let's move on to the Mogami cable. All right, Mogami neck pickup. Neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge. Bridge. All right, let's check out the Pig Hog cable. All right, Pig Hog neck. Neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge. bridge. All right, moving on to the creation cable. All right, creation cable, neck pickup first. Neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge. Bridge. All right, on to evidence audio. All right, evidence audio, neck pickup first. Neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge. Bridge. All right, let's move on to the Josh Williams Mockingbird. All right, we're starting off with the monster cable again. We're on the neck pickup. All right, middle position, both pickups. Bridge. All right, cool. Let's move on to the Mogami. All right, Mogami on the neck pickup. Middle position. Bridge. All right, let's go on over to the pig hog. All right, we got the pig hog and we're on the neck. Middle. Bridge. All right, let's do the creation cable. All right, we got the creation cable on the neck pickup. Middle position. Bridge. All right, cool. There's the creation cable. Last but not least, let's go on to evidence audio. All right, evidence audio, neck. Middle position. Bridge. So there you have it. The war of the instrument cables. It's not a war because they're all awesome. And I think they all sounded pretty damn good. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Could you hear a difference between the Monster, Mogami, Pig Hog, Creation, and Evidence audio? What did you think sounded the best? What sounded like the clearest signal path? There were no pedals in the chain. That last clip, I wanted to do some overdrive, so I put the overdrive channel on the Bloomfield. Just stayed on the bridge pickup on the Strat. I thought that was the fairest way to do it. And then I did the same order: Monster, Mogami, Pig Hog, Creation, Evidence. So let me know. I don't know that I could tell the difference. Now, granted, I had earplugs in when I was doing this, so that's not going to help me be able to discern between frequencies, like higher frequencies, lower frequencies, things like that. But what sounded the cleanest to y'all? What sounded the most direct signal path, I guess? I have no clue. Anyway, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you next time.